let's take the roll call. Call the meeting to order. It was right here.
Again, hang on. Where I put it.
Paul said he was going to be here. This meeting of the Franklin Township Environmental Commission is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. This meeting on December 1st, 2025 was included in a list of meeting notices sent and advertised in local papers, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, posted on the municipal website, and has remained continuously posted as the required notices under the statute. In addition, a copy of this notice is and has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. So, taking roll call, Paul is absent.
Yes.
Walter is expected.
He's expected, yeah.
Okay. Ted Chase. Here. Maria.
Here.
Easy.
He's absent.
Okay. Arnold.
I'm here.
Ellen.
Present.
Dan.
Present.
Robin. Present. I think that's it.
Yes, that was it.
Report from the Environmental Commission Chair. As some of you may be surprised, I was supposed to be in Jackson Hole today. So
Supposed to
here
be
I am
where?
In Jackson Hole, which is why I told you at the last meeting it was my last meeting.
Right, yeah, right.
So instead, I got to sit at Newark Airport yesterday for 4 hours and
Oh my
fly out
God.
tomorrow.
Oh.
It does give me a chance to share some thoughts that I kind of bolted.
Well, thank you for coming and presenting.
Yeah.
And I may not stay long because the flight we're on is at dark 30 tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
Dark 30.
I'm not flying
Flight
anymore.
attendant term for very early in the morning.
I refuse to fly because they can't guarantee your luggage will be there when you arrive, and that's already happened to me once.
My luggage is already there.
Oh, okay, well, then good for you.
I would like to share some thoughts after 6 years on the Environmental Commission.
Oh, wow.
I really encourage you to bring your ideas and your passion and your follow-through to these meetings and to support each other. Support Maria's ideas, support Stan's ideas, support Ellen's ideas.
I'm a little wacko.
Don't just sit here and okay plans. Bring your energy.
Oh, great.
I encourage you to think of creating a committee, for commissioners emeritus. So when there are those of us who want to continue to support after years of service, we can do so and still make room for new commissioners.
Oh.
Yes. I like it.
That will be
That keeps fresh ideas, new blood coming into the commission. I know many of us have served many, many years. There can be a way I think we can serve and still keep vitality coming into the commission and new thoughts.
Well, that's a great idea.
I encourage you, don't be just a placeholder. Franklin needs and deserves the best that we can give. And that is the chairman's report.
I love it.
Oh, that was great.
I'm glad
Robin.
you mentioned the emeritus because you are the author, and because you wanted me to say.
Yes, and I think emeritus is a position of distinction.
Yes.
And it's a way to serve and still allow.
Can we vote for that now? Can we make a motion for it?
Can you a little bit maybe elaborate then? Yeah, because it's a position that is non-voting, right?
Yes, it would be it would be a committee, like any other committee that could involve volunteers helping. But it's a bit of a committee with distinction because it has the title of emeritus. And
Emeritus Commissioner. That would be the title.
or Commissioner Emeritus.
Commissioner Emeritus. Okay.
Like a trustee emeritus.
Yes.
And technically, it would not be a member of the Environmental Commission per se.
Right, it would not be a voting member of the commission.
And how often would they meet, do you think? Like as
Let them
needed or
Let
quarterly?
them decide.
Yeah.
Let them decide how often they would like to meet and in what capacity they could bring assistance to the commission.
Yeah, from all their experience, all your experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it would necessarily require a change of ordinance because any other committee we form doesn't require an ordinance. It's not a voting position, but it may help encourage people to step on because they realize there's a chance to be heard and also a chance to perhaps cycle off but stay a part of things. Yeah.
Yes, I see.
I'm so glad you thought of that. That'll help us keep you.
Like an advisory.
In a way,
Yes.
it's like an
Like an
advisory,
advisory.
but it's an advisory who has paid their dues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to perhaps wait till fall is here
Yeah.
to vote on it, but I think it has merit.
I like it
I do
too.
too.
I like the idea.
And it is essentially a lifetime position. I think it doesn't need to be re-elected, right?
Right.
So these people-
And what I think one would self-select off.
Yeah.
That's when the time comes.
It's voluntary.
Like professors.
Yes.
To do lifetime until.
As long as they're willing to participate and show up, and I think
Love that.
it would be appointed by the chairman or by the commission would appoint who would be a commissioner emeritus. People could say, I think it's time, I would like to be considered. And the board, just like the board would approve a committee member.
Yeah.
I think it's a way to swell the ranks,
Yeah.
not intimidate anybody.
I have been sending the minutes to former members for quite a long time, as I mentioned this afternoon.
Yes.
Of course, I don't think Seal McIver can participate since he's in Dallas, but Mary Lauco could.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh, excellent.
Or maybe Diane Pileski if she wants to.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all talented people.
McIver, what was her first name?
That's who Ted just mentioned. She lives in Dallas now, so that might be tough. Seal?
Oh, Seal. Oh,
So they could meet
it
on
was
Zoom.
only McIver, not Seal.
Yeah, the emeritus could meet amongst themselves on Zoom if they wanted to, but I think it could add a nice dimension to the commission.
And speaking of being outside of New Jersey, you know, she could maybe bring some observation
Yes.
that something is there that we don't have.
Yes.
We don't have
Yes.
here. It's true.
I know Melba Batten, even when in her 90s she was living with family in Boston, she participated in open space committee meetings by
Yes.
phone.
Yes.
So I thank you all for giving that some thought. I think it has some merit, and it's your decision to make, and I trust you'll do what's right for the commission. But we are a poster child of the township. I mean, with our open space funds, our 33% of the township being preserved, green in one fashion or another, one world-class university at one end of the township and another one at the other end of the township. There is no reason we shouldn't be doing the finest and the best of ideas in a very diverse setting.
I never thought of it that way.
I mean, Princeton is pretty nifty, and they've got their sustainable Princeton and all that.
Yeah.
Look at the diversity. Yeah, this is a different laboratory, and it can be
Well,
quite exceptional if we invite the best and the most enthused and the brightest of what Franklin has to this task. We could be setting an example. It doesn't always have to be Montclair and Maplewood and Princeton that are doing these things.
Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Robin.
So, moving on, the minutes, everybody have a copy of the minutes? Want to make a motion?
Move to approve.
I'll second. I'm sorry, second?
Arnie did.
Oh, thank you. Okay, any discussion? Thank you, Ted, for taking the minutes, getting done, for all of us wide and broad across the field. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Do we have a quorum?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're still there.
You're still here, yeah?
Yep. All right, public comment. Well, a motion to
I move to open to the public.
Second?
All right.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Hello, public.
aye.
Hello. Anybody Jenny, want to speak?
I don't really have anything. I sent the article. Stan, I don't know if you got it in the attachment. Sometimes it's weird when it's forwarded. I think, right? You forwarded it.
Yes.
I have a pile of.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
it was-
complain. It was a holiday now, right?
Yeah.
I was cleaning up.
Jenny wrote a very nice piece on Skip the Stuff.
I know she always does.
That is for the consumer and the restaurateur.
Yeah. Ended up being in one article.
Yeah.
It just, as I was writing it, it made more sense to do it that way.
And I think if Bill might be interested in looking at it, Stan can send it on to Bill.
Complete report.
I don't know, Bill, if it's possible, but we have this logo for Skip the Stuff that we'd like people to get used to seeing on restaurant doors. If there's a way to include any graphics and a piece, that would be great.
You always have an image, so that would be the image.
Thank you.
And I think if maybe Tara could find out when the Franklin Times is next going to print, it would be a good piece for the Franklin Times.
It just went recently, but yeah, I'll find out.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If by the time it goes out again, it's like passed or something in the state, I can rewrite it to celebrate that or something.
And we can put it on the website too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and we can put a link on social media and everything. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Once it's approved, the article and everything, just let me know and I can get it posted.
I think it was approved by the Communications Committee.
Okay.
The people want to read it before we give the okay?
Yeah, I would like to read it.
Okay, before you don't trust us.
What? No, I do. I'm a reader. I'll read anything.
Okay, can we get your approval prior to reading?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you have
Anyone
it.
opposed?
Prior reading. You're funny.
I read my cereal box every morning.
There you go.
I also do still need to make the change that
Yes.
taking out the one business.
Yes.
And it's good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll make the change and then you'll
Yeah.
send me the final version?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And Jen, I
Great.
think you may have everybody's email, just send it.
Yeah, I can send it to everyone.
That would be great. Anybody else? Public? No, thank you for coming. Good to have you here.
Wait, so my daughter wanted to say hi.
I saw her email. I think.
I told her Jen was there last time. She might be there this time. She's busy. Anyway, I move to close the public.
Okay. Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, correspondence.
No correspondence on my end that I have. And Paul's not here. He usually has something, but
Share with you, but
yes.
And site plans, number 6?
We have no site plans again.
It's gonna be short.
Yes, so it can be short but yes, no site plans, so
This may be walloped in January.
no, that's probably gonna happen, but yeah, we'll just enjoy it right now.
Okay, then moving on to new business. We need to recommend an EC commissioner to be the representative to open space because I have been serving in that role.
Correct. So it's tied, the role on the Open Space Advisory Committee is tied to your membership here. I did speak to Paul. Paul reached out to me because this was on our last committee agenda. He's interested in doing it if no one else is, but he would like to do it. But you know, even though he's not going to be here tonight, he wants to keep it on for discussion. So he says whatever the commission agrees to, but he checked his schedule, can do it, and he's interested.
How do people feel about that?
Arnie's already on the Open Space Advisory Committee, so that's good. Covered
Oh,
there.
my.
Ted, of course, has been there. Yep. So
Thoughts?
anybody?
Diane?
She's
No,
like,
no, are you in favor of Paul doing it?
yes.
yes, Paul, yes.
Ernie, you comfortable with that? Stan, you comfortable with that?
I was going to also nominate Stan for.
No, but he's already said he would like to.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
No, yeah, we didn't just do it because he's not here. Could you imagine? So, by the way, Paul, you are.
Let's vote him in. He's not here.
So all those in favor of Paul serving as our OSAC representative, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Congratulations, Paul.
Yay.
Who's Paul? Paul's our chairman, Paul Walensky.
We didn't get to grill him.
Not here? Right.
I'll send a memo
He
to.
expressed interest.
I'll send a memo. I'll send a memo to our clerk, and most likely we'll just start in January when the reappointments are made.
Next is Clean Stormwater and Flood Reduction Act, the Stormwater Utility Law.
Okay, let me just write this memo for Paul. Okay, I got it right down on my to-do list. Okay, so I went through the Clean Stormwater and Flood Reduction Act, which is commonly referred to as the Stormwater Utility Law. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but I'll just go through some notes I took quickly about it, just so we can understand. So the law itself is NJC 40A:26B. So right now across the country, there are 1,500 stormwater utilities in service, operating across 40 states. There's 4 in New Jersey. This act establishes clearly the ability for municipalities, counties, and sewerage authorities to operate stormwater management utilities. That can be done by resolution or by ordinance, according to the law. So, and it's this is in quotes, for the purposes of acquiring, constructing, improving, maintaining, and operating stormwater management systems in the county or municipality. There is the ability to enter into a shared service agreement. So, for example, if we wanted to partner up with another municipality, or if we wanted to partner up with the county, you have to have at least 2 municipalities in that instance. But not that that's on our radar right now, but just to put it out there that that's an option.
Now, a question there. We have a working group with the lower
Raritan,
Lower Raritan, or the Millstone watershed. The watershed crosses multiple municipalities, but doesn't cover any of them entirely, or?
Correct. There's a few that are not covered. Yeah.
So would that be an acceptable combination as well under the act, or?
I believe so. So it doesn't address like where places aren't fully covered, but I'm assuming that if a portion is covered and you're going in as a shared service, I'm assuming it's okay. It's not addressed directly.
That could be another way to do it.
Yeah.
And there's already some groundwork starting on that.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember that a stormwater management plan is being prepared by a consultant for the entire Millstone River watershed.
Correct. Yeah.
It includes a lot of towns. Montgomery is entirely in the Millstone watershed. Many others are. I might also mention, I was just this evening reading Town Topics from Princeton, and Princeton is considering having a stormwater utility.
Oh, that's great.
So it could be that this consultant could come up with a plan that might be a guidepost for Franklin to have a stormwater utility.
Potentially.
And I think a key element of this is the fees could provide a revenue stream for doing making these steps that would help protect the town.
Correct. Yeah.
And people would.
Our suspicion is that the manager does not want a stormwater utility because it would lose flexibility.
Dedicated funding.
Dedicated funding would be dedicated.
Yeah. Well, there's the whole section in here about exactly how fees can be reasoned out. So municipalities have to, and again, this is in quotes, may charge and collect reasonable fees and other charges to recover the stormwater management utilities costs for management. These fees and other charges may be charged to and collected from the owner or occupant or both of any real property which originates stormwater runoff. One interesting point is it's very clear in there that it has to be fair and equitable approximation of the proportionate contribution of the stormwater runoff. So based on how much impervious cover, how much stormwater runoff you're generating, that's how the fee has to be approximated.
And then there are credits for doing certain.
That's next. Yep.
Encouraging behaviors. Right?
When establishing fees, the following credits must be considered by the municipality. So the municipality can give credits for properties that are maintaining and operating stormwater management systems that comply with state standards that were in place at the time and that are continually and effectively reducing, retaining, or treating stormwater on site. We also have to look into credits or partial fee reductions for properties that are operating and maintaining current best management practices that reduce, retain, or treat stormwater on site and are approved by the municipality, county, or sewerage authority. Another one is for properties that have installed and are operating green infrastructure that reduces, retains, or treats stormwater on site and exceeds requirements. So that green infrastructure, in order to be eligible for a credit, it has to exceed any green infrastructure that you may be required to have for stormwater management already. There's also exemptions for properties that are actively dedicated to active agriculture and horticultural use. This is so this is an important point. Any county, municipality, or authority that operates a stormwater management utility has to pay 5% of all the fees collected, or $50,000 annually, whichever is less, to the state treasurer. That money goes into the state's Clean Stormwater and Flood Reduction Act fund. I think I talked about last meeting, Maplewood, in their first year, they generated over $800,000 in fees. So paying the $50,000 is really not, a heavy lift. And the DEP provides guidance, they provide oversight, they give technical resources. So it's really so that they can manage it, and it's also going into this Clean Stormwater and Flood Act Reduction Fund, which can only be used for these activities. So that's the initial establishment and associated administrative costs, capital expenditures, which is planning, design, engineering, acquisition, construction, and improvement, operation and maintenance, development and improvement of a stormwater management plan and control ordinance, any action required by an EGIPTES permit, which is the New Jersey Pollution, Discharge, and what is it? Emissions. Ted, do you know what it is? The E? NJ, EGIPTES? Discharge Elimination System. New Jersey Pollution Discharge Elimination System. Monitoring, inspection, and enforcement, and it covers public outreach and education, which is great. Any unpaid fees, so if a property owner is not paying their stormwater management fees on time, they get charged an interest rate of 1.5% per month until such fees are paid in full. Stormwater utility fees are eligible for liens, and they're only superseded by property tax liens. So if a person is supposed to be paying a stormwater utility fee and they're not paying it, a lien can be placed on your property, just like if you don't pay any other municipal bill that you have. There is a reporting requirement, so within 1 year of establishing the stormwater utility, a report has to be prepared and submitted to the Division of Local Government Services and the DEP and posted on the Township's website, and this has to be done annually for as long as you have a stormwater utility. It has to include information about the service area, the schedule of fees, charges, and credits, the number of properties by land use, so residential, commercial, industrial, and then how much of each is, contributing to the fee, and then what's the overall fees collected. And then what's the percentage and amount of revenue spent on allowable purposes under the Act. What else here? So privately owned stormwater management systems can be, or the property to do so, can be donated, gifted, granted, condemned, or purchased by the municipality, county, or sewerage authority to do this. So kind of like an open space almost, like a person can sell it to the town. Interestingly enough, if you donate say you give your stormwater management land or property, you're still responsible for fees. Doesn't exempt you from fees. You don't get a credit for it, but it is.
Pay the taxes.
You just don't pay the taxes, correct. And then lastly, DEP, in consultation with the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities and the Division of Local Government Services, are required to develop a guidance manual. So that has a lot of technical resources in it. There is the example of Maplewood, which a lot of places across New Jersey have been looking at. And then the Clean Stormwater and Flood Reduction Fund, just so everyone knows, this is where if we were to do it and we have to pay $50,000 annually, our money, everyone who's doing this goes into the state's fund, and it's a non-lapsing account in the general fund. The state treasurer credits the account with all of the fees, and these funds can only be used for planning, implementation, coordination activities. Also including water quality monitoring assessment, non-point and point source pollution and reduction projects, and the implementation of the DEP's stormwater management program.
So they can't rob it to pay salaries or something.
Correct. One last thing from Maplewood, I went and looked at how they did their fees exactly, just because I was interested to see what they did. So they came up with a unit that they call an equivalent residential unit, and basically what they did was they averaged out what's the average size of a house, or what's the average impervious coverage rate of a property in Maplewood, and they found that the average is 3,123 square feet. So what they did is they bill ratepayers at 0.5 ERU. So The good news is they rounded to the nearest 0.5, and that's up or down. So if you are closer downward, you won't get charged the full 1 ER. And this is a good thing because it really does help like kind of balance out the different income levels and equity issues. One thing that the Maplewood staff did say is that they have their municipal engineer kind of running this. And he basically said for the first few years, you really need a person that is knowledgeable and they can kind of do this as part of their full-time job or have a job for it, because he has to answer a lot of questions from the public. He gets a lot of inquiries for credits, of course. He has to do the report annually to the DEP, so someone has to do that. Someone has to make sure the fee gets paid every year to the NJDEP, and also someone has to be reviewing and prioritizing and documenting projects that are completed with this new revenue source. So it's a job for sure. Not that it can't be done, absolutely can.
Maybe it could be
but-
job shared with another municipality.
Well, and then, the money that comes in, it does cover administrative fees. So part of the salary can be covered by, I think fringe health benefits cannot be covered, but the salary itself can be covered. So once you're up and running,
And I was about to ask. So the collecting the fee is on the same schedule as property tax?
I believe so. So Maplewood, that's how they do it. I don't think that it's not in the rules. Like it must be on the same schedule as. I'm assuming that's probably the easiest. Yeah, I would assume that'd be.
Billing.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest thing to do. Yeah.
Lowest cost. So do you recommend we pass a resolution if we agree and encourage the council to set up a feasibility study for a stormwater utility?
I mean, that would be the first step, is to do a feasibility study. I think now that there's a town like Maplewood and there are 3 others that are operating a stormwater utility, I think that now that we have someone to kind of understand how it works, the legislation is enabled. I mean, I think it's worth looking into.
A year ago, Senator Smith told me that there was money to fund feasibility studies
Okay.
because they wanted to encourage towns to do that.
What does it take to do feasibility study?
It takes money. You pay a consultant who looks at your.
They'll basically, now the first thing they would look at is, do you have an impervious coverage assessment, which we do. We had one done by Rutgers through the Green Infrastructure Project we just did. So the first thing a consultant will do is look to see how large is your area, how much impervious coverage is there, and how much impervious coverage is there by land use type. So residential, industrial, commercial, institutional. They'll kind of break that down and then say, okay, if you were to charge whatever the going rate is, basically, this is how much you would make, but this is how much it will cost to begin it and to operate it. So
Feasibility study will actually give you numbers that will suggest who will pay how much based on how much.
general, it'll give you an idea of what you should charge, how much you can charge, and then it will tell you, is it feasible? Are you going to actually make enough money for it to be something worthwhile?
Can you support it? Yeah.
Now, the last time we did our green infrastructure study and we had the impervious coverage assessment done, if you'll remember, Franklin had, it was like 41 to 44% of impervious cover. So, I mean, we're up there, so.
Probably more now.
And now I'm sure it's more, because that was
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, look at the warehouses.
I think that as you were reading it, I was thinking about those applications where when you have impervious coverage, I don't know, 30%, let's say, and they systematically ask for a little bit of an extra, like 31, 32%.
Right.
We could have a treatment for that the extra, which was approved, fine,
Right.
but whatever is extra would have different rate.
You can do that. That's a great idea.
Right.
You
Yeah.
incentivize keeping
Yes.
it low.
Yeah, you tell
In
them
the
you can
ordinance.
have, but you will pay 10 times more for what is approved.
I think that's an excellent
And that would
idea.
be something that a feasibility consultant could help us.
That's a
with
great
that.
idea, though. I love it. Yeah. And then the money that we generate, so again, Maplewood generated $800,000 in the year. They are able to use that for, pipe repair and infrastructure repair and use of green infrastructure.
Rain gardens and.
Green guard, you can use it for all
What
that.
is the relative size of Maplewood versus us?
Let me see if I have it.
Smaller area.
It's smaller population, smaller area, but higher density, I think.
I think they're higher
Probably
density. Let's
higher
see if,
percentage of
Impervious cover.
impervious.
'Cause it's a Newark
Trying to
suburb.
get a ballpark whether we would call it.
so this is from Maplewood. I don't know if they have their size in here, but they have 1,812 storm inlets, 39.3 miles of storm pipe, 80 storm outfalls. Oh, let's see if it has it here. Here's some of the projects they did recently, funded from the road program. So this is a different program, but they've had to do drainage improvements, a lot of them, stream cleanups, a drainage extension. Yeah, let me see if it says anything.
Good model.
They are a good model. It doesn't, I can just Google
I
how.
thought that New Brunswick was first who had stormwater utility.
It may not be as well fleshed out as Maplewood.
Let's see if it'll tell us how big Maplewood is.
When did they implement the utility? Is it recent?
Last year. Last year was when it was up and running. Yep, and they actually got a grant from Sustainable Jersey to do the feasibility study. They started in 2019 with their feasibility study. Now, but keep in mind, this was before there was the enabling legislation and other examples, so it took them a while, but in their first year, which was last year, they had a huge success.
A good model to follow, yeah.
3.88 square miles, Maplewood, New Jersey.
Yeah, and we're 48.
Yeah, so they're a lot smaller. But they are more, they're dense.
Yeah.
They're gotta be
Yeah.
denser.
So I
Cute town.
I would recommend, and I'm going to leave now, I'm going home and go to bed, that you determine if you want a resolution, and would we be best seeing if Anjec or Maplewood has a sample resolution?
Maplewood definitely does. Yeah, absolutely they do. Yeah.
The resolution they presented to the council to encourage this. I think.
This is just real quick. This is Maplewood has a whole stormwater utility page on their website, and so I've been looking at it and trying to go through. But see here they have they did it by ordinance establishing the stormwater utility.
But I think a resolution from us to the
Right.
township encouraging.
Oh, recommending Got
the
it.
formation,
Got it.
the feasibility study to explore the formation of a stormwater utility.
Got it. If you guys want, we can definitely draft that resolution and send it in.
There's
So
our best resolution writer down there. What do you think of this idea of having a stormwater utility?
I think it's a great idea.
Would you be willing to craft a resolution to encourage the council to consider it?
I was going to talk about working on something else tonight.
I can draft it if you want, and Arnie can review it, or anybody can review it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do need
Not
I need an
overboard.
actual motion to do that.
So moved.
Second,
All the discussion? To have Tara draft a resolution? Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, unanimous approval, thank you, Tara.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Robin.
I think
Oh, in
it's
Maplewood.
safe for me to leave.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
All right, I'll let Tara run through the rest of the agenda. with
I can
everybody.
run through it really quick. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Robin. All right, and enjoy your trip. Be careful.
Yes, we
Yes.
get there, thank you very much, and I hope I will see you all again.
That would be great.
Give
Here
our
comes
best
Walter.
to the help.
I will. Sometimes they sit right below our kitchen window. It's fun to keep an eye on them. And the moose too.
Oh, my goodness.
look at him.
Hey, Walter.
I was on the road and
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. Bye, Robin. Okay. The next thing
Happy
on
holidays.
the next thing on the agenda is the quote for the business cards. So
Happy New Year.
for 500 business cards, it's $45 from the Somerset County Print Shop. No, it's really not. It's not bad at all. They can do it in color, double-sided. So on the back will be the QR code. I'm just trying to see if they sent me yet. But anyway, is this just the quote or is this? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So this is what it would look like basically. So that this is like the front, and it just has our name, our logo. Here's our email address. It has our like tagline there. And then the back is just for more information with the QR code, and then it has the Facebook, Instagram, and X handles. So if anyone's interested. But yeah, so they can do 500 in color, double-sided, $45. Does that work for everybody?
Do we need color?
It's better.
I think,
Can you show the backside again?
oh yeah. I think probably with the color it's good only because it's kind of like a lot of, it'll be easier for people to differentiate when they're looking real quick, like where the contact information is.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's basically just two colors, black
Yeah.
and green.
Right. And blue, 3 colors.
Sarah?
Yes.
I was thinking, do you want to put the QR code to a side and leave room on the other side for whoever's passing out their card for a person to put their name and phone number if they're talking to people?
So we looked at moving it or making it large. So any smaller than this, it's really hard on a business card to scan it.
I'm not saying smaller.
I know what you're saying, but to move it to make room so that we can still fit the handles and everything on there, we have to make it, if it was anywhere but the center, we'd have to make it like a little bit smaller. We can get rid of the handles, or we can get rid of one of the handles or
By
something.
the way, speaking of the scannability, I have very bad experience with QR codes. I would rather make it larger.
I tried, well, so that's the thing. I had it larger originally, but then I can't fit the handles. We can get rid of the handles, or we could just put the Facebook handle, or I don't know. It's up
Or
to you.
maybe the text for more information, if the font is smaller.
No, the please visit, you can get rid of
Or
it.
we could just get rid of where it says for more information, because the QR code is kind of self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
I could do that. Okay, hold on, let me write this down.
And if the QR code can be large, it can be as well off-center, leaving space.
Spade, then we can make it
So
bigger.
that people can put their name next to it.
Okay, so for the business cards, we're going to remove, for more info, enlarge QR code
I thought you will remove on the F-Tech.
and move to side. I'm sorry?
I thought you will keep one line. For more information, please visit.
Oh, so keep it in there.
One line. And
One line, okay.
Because when you eliminate the second line by eliminating the F-Tech, because it's
Okay.
obvious, you can make the QR code larger, put it on one side,
Okay.
and then you will have a block that is blank available for adding stuff.
So it's just gonna say for more info, please visit.
Yeah.
Or I can just say for more info. QR code to the side, larger. We still want the handles there.
Yeah, that nothing is wrong with that.
Handle and then leave empty. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. So is everyone good with that, with those changes, ordering it? Like I said, it's only $45, which isn't bad. We have money in our budget for it.
But Ted's comment about colors, the logo has multicolors.
Oh, that is true. The logo has black, yellow,
It's,
blue.
it's a photo that was modified.
Well,
Is
they
this an
can
issue?
I'm sure they can do a version that's, say, in green or.
Yeah, this is the quote they gave me for with the logo on it and everything. So, yeah.
Is it meant to be a proof?
Yes.
Well, then it has no colors.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I like
It
it.
looks okay.
I think it's good.
I mean, I'm not sure whether we need the logo to be framed, but I'm okay with that.
Okay. So with those changes, we're all good with ordering the business cards? Yeah? Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, so I will tell them to make those changes. We'll get a proof. And then
So how many are we getting for $45?
500.
That's for a long time. Well,
Now, there was also something you said in the quote that it would be $40 if they mailed it to us, but not
yeah.
if we.
I just go there and pick it up at the county building. The last time they printed stuff for us, it's just, I just go get it. Yeah, because it's $40 to deliver it. So, yeah. All right. All good?
All right.
Okay.
Why we never did this before?
I don't know.
It's
Time has come.
All right, so the committee reports are next. Oh, I'm right on the wrong page here.
From the education committee, everything, there's no new information.
Okay.
So we'll still continue with the presentation of compost. And the communications committee prepared the flyer, and now we're looking into seeing if it was distributed or
I thought that we agreed that it will be distributed.
probably was.
I'm just about to check it because you know how it is. We ask and then it doesn't happen.
So wait, there's no new information, just the flyer.
Yeah, because it's on January 8th.
January
That's the presentation. Yeah.
The energy and infrastructure doesn't have any news either.
Okay. Anybody else?
I do not see the advertisement on the front page.
It's probably not up yet. So I just requested that be posted today because we said at the last meeting we would do it after Thanksgiving, so that it wouldn't get wouldn't get like mangled.
Didn't remember that, but fair enough.
So yeah, so I'm sure they'll get it up tomorrow, I guess. I hope the next day. Any other committee reports?
So I had just update regarding stream inspection. In addition to those that I inspected last time and reported, I also inspected the Raritan Brook, which is the stream that don't know where exactly it starts, but it's passing across a piers street and over there was no garbage. Then I went further to the area of Ukrainian church, and again, the pattern is when there are no people, no residents, that there is no garbage. So there was a little bit debris on the side of the cemetery, because on the other side of Rartenbrook is cemetery. It was not enough to call for cleanup. Interestingly enough, I found in that area encampment tent.
Oh yeah.
I didn't approach it. And then going closer to Eastern Avenue, and that's probably already on record, there is a walking bridge between the area of Ukrainian church and the cemetery, and that is collapsed because a tree fell on it. There is a yellow tape. Okay, nobody goes there, but the way how, and I should have sent you pictures so that people have an idea. It doesn't look good, let's put it this way. And perhaps because we have very little rain, we do not have issue with that. But I mean, if you want to take a look at it.
Yeah. Well, presumably the church will want to clean that up at some point, so that a funeral could proceed from the church to the cemetery.
Yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'll get more photos like that, but so it could be potential flooding hazard, although the area upstream above it, when we were inspecting it, Arnie, it was a little lake. Now it's almost dried up, so there is a capacity. Okay.
I remember when we walked over that bridge too.
Yeah. So now we cannot even walk. I also had to inspect another brook, which I think could be called Cedar Brook. It goes between Lakeside Drive and Emporia. It's private property there, right? So it was not really polluted, but some people deposit some waste on the side of the Lakeview Drive. How's it called? Lakeside. So, but other than that, things look good, So, but we settled for Sealy's Run. So I just wanted to a little bit of give update on the other streams. Yeah, wherever are people, there is garbage.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Say 6 Mile Run, which never has anything along it,
Right.
doesn't have garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't have garbage. It has some
Maybe some thrown in North Brunswick, but
no, not even that. But you mean at the intersection with the Route 27?
well, yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking stuff could wash down from further up.
Well, what I observe is that within the band of 10 to 20 feet from any road, there is a garbage.
Yeah.
And then again, regarding the residential, if there are residences near stream, you got a garbage. So, and granted, we do have garbage at Mile Run, but after previous inspection, I made again comments that I submitted to the township manager to do something about that area. Do not just leave it open as is, because it just brings more garbage over and over again. So if we clean up, people may take it as an invitation that, okay, somebody will clean up after us. So that's not exactly the message that we are sending. So
What do you think it would be, something that the township could do when you talk about the town manager doing something?
Well, there was an idea to create a trail in that area. And if you have trail, it gives a perception of, public
Access.
access, and so people do not throw stuff, or maybe less.
I remember there's a point where there's a slight pull-off area from the street, and there's a no dumping sign up there, which does not prevent people from dumping.
I took a photo with that, and next to it garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. Let me see.
I'd almost suggest taking down the sign.
Yeah, that was actually the first time I was. Another thing is there is a vehicle on a trailer, and this is now Mile Run, okay? And the trail has wheel that is detached from the rim, so the vehicle on the trailer cannot move, and the trailer cannot move.
Oh, jeez.
Which is like the picture that I was talking about. Yeah, so that's, you have the sign, do not dump here, and there you have new garbage.
It's amazing how people can't read or refuse to read.
Plastic of the day.
As I
We
recall,
said,
the
"Please
first
don't,"
time
they
we
never-
cleaned up there,
Because they do the opposite.
And there
they
is
actually pulled a
sprayage.
car body out at that point.
Ooh.
That I don't remember, that must have been
No, it was
me.
before your time.
But there's even spray job on the sign, do not dump, right?
Yeah.
As if, whatever.
Oh, I guess it's their freedom of speech. They're
Speech.
expressing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me I can't do something.
So, and another option would be to put fence there with a gate that would be lockable. I don't remember what was the argument against it, because it's public. So anyway, but I also suggested to put a dumpster there, but it would fill up very quickly.
That's yeah, that would be.
Yeah, mattresses and everything.
Well, it could be one of those that report to the township when it's full.
So, yeah.
Leave it to humans to do that.
So, yeah, we've got a problem, Houston. No bad, big problem.
Oh, I wonder if we put up signs, this area is being monitored. If everybody knew that it was like
The
Big
camera?
Brother, that they were being watched.
Well, then it's also a suggestion. You can put a fake camera there.
Yeah, no, I
It
know,
looks like a camera, right?
I'm sure. But I was just thinking crazy thoughts.
That'll be a challenge for everybody.
What?
I said that would be a challenge for somebody to overcome that,
Oh.
but, you know.
Yeah, put up your
kids-
sweatshirt, hoodie, or whatever, yeah.
Anyway, what's so attractive about that area for? It's along Route 27, which is pretty busy.
Well, it's Hamilton. It's not Route 27, but the area is there are lots of poor, disadvantaged people. Now,
Okay.
why that would be a reason to dump, I don't know, because how much people pay for garbage in that area? They don't want to pay for garbage. Maybe if the township pays for garbage disposal in that areas.
Yeah,
And plus, this is also New
it'd be
Brunswick
worth
problem.
it, yeah.
Do we need more trash receptacles? And they would probably dump the trash right next to the bin.
Wherever there's a street in an area that, is not right adjacent to a house, and it looks as if you could pull up there and throw out garbage, people throw out garbage. But then if you have a pull-off, like at that sign, that absolutely attracts garbage.
Yes.
You could unload a whole pickup truck worth there.
Yeah.
But if you try to have a trail, it would be nice to have a trail along the stream, except it would go up and down, because
Well,
there are a lot of
I
gullies going down
I took
from
the
the
walk
road.
last year. You pretty much go only up.
Yeah,
From there, you're at the ground level, so to speak. Then you have to go up towards the other church, the Byzantine.
yeah.
And then you cannot go down again. You are
No.
still at up, and all the way to, I think it's Hawthorne Park. And we could maybe do exit somewhere around the Pine Grove. I don't know. But it would be interesting.
Well, there is or was a bit of a trail coming up paralleling DeRussey's Brook, which, of course, joins Mile Run right there.
This is the brook that goes behind Pine Grove School.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. So that's where you
Famous-
could go this and then back along the other brook.
Famous from the Hall Mills case.
What case?
You don't know about the Hall Mills case.
No.
Oh, you gotta read that about that. That's very interesting. There was like a big murder, like a murder.
Oh,
A
I think I
township
did read, yeah.
minister was having an affair with a young lady of the congregation, and their bodies were found with their throats cut just on the Franklin side of DeRussey's Brook there.
Wasn't that allegedly having?
Well, it would have been all Franklin, but we're in Franklin.
Is that the one they like brought her in like her bed, her hospital bed? Or am I thinking of a different?
Yeah, I think so.
Testify at the Somerset County Courthouse. She had to be brought in her hospital bed. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
What is this?
It was in the early 1900s.
About
Or?
100 years.
The murder, I think, was 1922, and
Yeah.
the trial was 1926.
It's really interesting. Yeah, it's super interesting. Hall's Mills. It's called Hall's Mills.
Yeah,
It was
one,
one, yeah.
I forget which was the reverend and which was the lady from the congregation.
Yeah.
We should see that on Dateline soon, right?
Right.
Well, it was the biggest case of its sort, until the O.J. Simpson case. It was that scale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
19.
Of course, there were fewer people in the country in those days, but it was nationally watched. And I think it was the Reverend's wife and a couple of her cousins were indicted, but were not convicted. I have a whole book on the thing by,
It's super interesting, yeah.
William.
And speaking of the trail, there could be also possibility to make a pedestrian bridge across to New Brunswick, because as the residences are lined up on the other side of Mile Run, there is actually area that is, I don't know, considered access point to the brook or public or something. That could be interesting branch.
Take 5 years to get a deed.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Throwing ideas.
It's a good idea, absolutely. It's just, especially multitude municipalities crossing a stream. I'll be dead by the time. I'll be dead by the time it's approved.
I think we would have to have feasibility study.
Yeah, feasibility study. Yes, you are right. Feasibility. Yep.
5 years, but then they'd find a box turtle and that would be.
Oh, yeah.
Feasibility study, I'm gonna use that from now on for everything.
Any other committee reports or no? No. Any hot topics?
I wanted to bring one thing up, something that I'd like to go back on, and if you all think it's worthwhile, I'd like to take a shot at doing a draft of a leaf blower ordinance.
Yeah. Oh. I like it. Yeah. So the last guidance we got from the township manager is that if we want to have an ordinance done, we don't have to draft it as if it's an ordinance, but put down exactly what should in a memo form almost.
And put it so they would incorporate it into.
Correct. Yeah. So this way you don't have to write it with the exact ordinance language, but you can say here's why we need it, here's any backup information you have, and here's exactly what should be put in it in terms
Maybe
of bullets.
reference to other ordinances.
Right. Correct. Yeah. You can reference other
Example.
ordinances. Yeah. I like it. I think that's a great idea.
Yes, Maplewood we mentioned Maplewood today, but they were probably first who had the ordinance against them.
Yeah.
And
So
Princeton, they had
And I have-
very, very detailed study before that, and they do have one. It's not as strict because they want to have lots of leeway, and they offered $500 incentive to contract landscapers. Yeah. And they have money,
I like it. Yeah, if you want to work on it, and then let me know when you want me to put it on the agenda, and you can present it and talk about it here.
Well, you don't have to put it on the agenda until I tell you. Because
So yeah, when you're ready, just tell me when to put it on the agenda, and then
Can I ask what is the purpose of the ordinance? Noise reduction, pollution?
I think Princeton has such an ordinance, I'm pretty sure.
I'm with
They
you.
would.
What's your
But Princeton, everybody blows their leaves into the street. You'll see, long piles of leaves along the street. And Vornlacher says it's illegal. Who knows?
And then I want to bring,
I'm sorry, but I just want to comment on what Ted says. I believe it probably is illegal because it blocks storm sewers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the drain.
Well,
That's what our adopted drain program deals with.
in North Brunswick, if you drive there to Route 1 along the street there, they pile the leaves up on the curb. Now, I don't know whether they're picked up or not, but certainly in the interim, if there's rain and a flood or anything like that, it blocks the drains. But it's very much in vogue there.
I remember back in the 60s when it was they weren't leaf blowers, but it was raked out to the curb.
Yeah.
And then you burn them.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
burning leaves. It was absolutely a sign of fall, the smell of burning leaves.
Well, then you return the nutrients to the soil, right?
Yeah.
Burn them on your lawn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Maria, you had something?
Well, I received this about New Jersey Citizen Action, and it's a bill that they're want to oppose, which is the S4876, that will drive up already high electricity utility rates. And they're making a campaign because the taxpayers will be paying for a couple of things. Oh my goodness. Legally and permanently hooks ratepayers into having to pay higher rates to a new nuclear power plant with no opportunity to ever review or revise the policy, even if the construction of the plant goes bad. It will also disallow a review and revision of this subsidy if federal credits are extended. This leaves New Jersey ratepayers unprotected and vulnerable to rate increases that may not be contributing in any way to the construction of a power plant and could be simply padding a generation company's profits. So I don't know if
Which organization is having this campaign?
New Jersey Citizen Action. So it might be something that we want to
We can look into it, yeah. We can definitely look into it, thank you. I'll look into it, maybe we can talk about it on the next.
In practice, I think the reason we have not had any nuclear power plants built for 20 years or so is they're just too expensive.
Well, it's going to be at the cost of the taxpayer, the way they're crafting the bill.
And we were hoping as a state that we will have wind, right? And now we don't have wind, and energy consumption goes up. So
and then if something goes bad, we are going to pay for that. If they do something wrong, they're neglected. The taxpayer is going to pay for it. So.
I have one more announcement to make, also regarding watersheds. Lower Raritan Watershed Partnership is going to have annual potluck dinner.
Oh, I saw that, yes.
Saturday, December 6th in New Brunswick. Everyone is invited. I have registered. Can you put it on the
Lower Raritan Watershed Partnership potluck.
Yes.
Okay, and you want to just pull, you want me to just get the email?
If you have email, yes.
I'm pretty sure I have it. I'll look at my other email.
Do you have a search function?
LWR.
RWP.
Okay, so then hold on, it's in my Terra Kenyon. I know I saw it.
Yeah, I've seen it
I know.
at least twice.
Luck? No.
Whatever way they spell it.
Lower Raritan Water. Oh, here it is. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, December 6th.
And it is pre-register. If you hit the link, pre-registration requested. So this is the link, and then when it comes up, it starts 6:30 or 5:30. I don't know.
Sorry, it's working.
So state climatologists will be present. 5:30 at 9 Bayard Street, which happens to be.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yes.
Saturday, December 6th, 5:30 to 8:30, First Reformed Church, which is at 9 Bayard Street. Bring a dish to share, including a recipe printout with ingredients. And they'll provide the reusable plates. And yes, you can register if you'd like to go.
Some board members are Franklin residents. Missy Holzer, she's the spouse from Dave Robinson. Dave Robinson is state climatologist, and he's, I think he's now retired professor at from Rutgers, right? Or is he still there?
He's still there.
Okay.
Well, at least when I get things from local rainwater measurement,
Yeah.
he and someone who I suspect is his graduate student or some sort of associate.
You mean the
state people were in charge of the cocoa, well, it's
Cocoa
referred to as cocoa Ross.
The other guy, Matt Garbush. Yeah, I invited him, and he will be also there. So it's going to be a good crowd, and the food is really delicious, and desserts and some alcohol. So.
Well, thank you, Stan.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's end of my report number 2.
Awesome. All right. Is it okay if we move on to old business? Yeah. So the Environmental Stewardship Awards were on the 25th. Walter, I know you were there, right? Paul was there. I spoke to Robin before. She said Jessica was very happy to receive the award, which is great. And I received a thank you note from Dr. Lugran from Franklin Township Schools. And he was also very thankful and appreciative. We gave out the 2 certificates, the 2 plaques. So it was really very good.
I forgot about that.
That's okay. Yeah, no, it was great. And Council Member Potasnik spoke on it.
The date was listed on the previous agenda as well.
Yes. It's okay. What'd you say? It's all right. We knew Paul was going and Walter was going, so yeah, we're all set.
Yeah. The most important people were there.
So we're all good. So it was very nice. The lead for city certification and cohort, Maria, I know you were kind enough to set up a meeting, right? With
it seems like the director of sustainability he set up the meeting and he included all the emails of the environmental commissioners. So if you're available to attend, it's from 4 to 4:30 on December 9.
Yeah, and I had wrote to you, I'm not able to make that day because I already have a pre-existing meeting, but you guys can catch me up because I know that's the one that works for everybody, so.
I put it on my calendar. It's Tuesday.
Yes.
On my calendar.
It's 4
Something else at 1.
Yeah, but if you guys can just kind of fill me in, that would be great.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think it is a competition to Sustainable Jersey.
I think so too. From what I read for it, is set up very similarly, and they're really focused more on the buildings and the properties. Yes, so there are some things Sustainable Jersey does that they don't do, but it's very, very close. Yeah, I agree. The potential partnership with the Franklin Township Astronomy Club. So I am working with them on getting them on one of our agendas to talk about the dark skies work that they're doing and light pollution. So that's going to be in the new year, probably February or forward, because January we'll work on our vision and goals, talk about our annual report. But they're still very interested. They are working closely with the Trails Advisory Committee, which is great. So far so good there. The Leave the Leaves program, I don't know if anyone has anything to say about that or any other updates.
We were discussing it with the public, right? No, that was Skip the Stuff.
Oh, the Skip the Stuff. Yeah, the last meeting though, we talked about for next year about getting the sign with so I took those, that's for next year. So nothing new for this year, I'm assuming, right? Okay, the appointment of the youth member to the EC, I checked in with Councilor Potasnik, so he says that's still under discussion, so no update there.
I think that we have this item here every single time. If we do not have any update, I would just take it off the list.
I like to keep it on there only because it kind of keeps it in the mind of the council member and other people that are trying. But if you prefer for me to take it off, it's easy enough for me to. I just don't want it to go completely away. That's all. But I'm good, honestly, either way. I don't see any movement happening like in the near future.
I don't resist or anything. It's just,
I get it, yeah. Any other old business?
no, well, this is not old business, but I think this time we typically go over the calendar of our meetings for the next year.
We approved the calendar already.
Did we? When
Yeah.
was it?
2 meetings ago, I think it
Really?
was. Yeah, it's already been published and everything. You want me to put it up on the screen?
I have been.
I think,
I thought you were sitting there.
I was gonna say, yeah, so this is our
I
calendar.
remember that.
Yeah,
Talk about this.
we're only meeting once in January because of Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, now when you show it, yeah.
Yeah, we changed
You
the
know
date. 'cause
why
of
I
President's Day.
forgot it? Because I remember when Walter was doing that, it was a calendar like this. It gives me visual, and then we were circling.
Oh, yes.
We were circling.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that actually is how I have to give it to our clerk, and so it's, you know, so it can be advertised in the newspaper, and yes, so that's been approved. At the
So
next
January
meeting,
5th, and in February we'll have, when was it?
let's
We
see,
have 2 meetings.
February 2, yeah, February 2nd and 23rd. We have to change the date on the second meeting because of
Okay.
President's Day.
Okay.
Then we're regular until July. Just a note, I won't be at the July 6th meeting, just to let everybody know. September 7th, we are changing that date because of Labor Day.
We are adding 28.
Potential meeting date. Yeah, why am I looking at the old one? Oh, all meeting dates were approved by the Franklin Township Environmental, November 17th.
Go to September?
Yeah.
It's a difficult month, then you have, yeah.
September 7th. I think I'm looking at the draft. Where's my regular? Because we talked about it. EC meeting schedule 2025. Did I not save the changes? Okay, hang on. I have to go to my regular notes.
Because we are much more likely to do August 31st. Wait a second, isn't 31st what is next year?
Labor Day is September.
Yeah, well, Labor Day is always the first Monday, so
Yes, we
the
did.
7th will be Labor Day.
Yeah, why didn't
So
I
we
save the
can't-
changes
well, we
though?
can't get into the
So
building.
August 31st should be the one then.
No, we talked about August 31st, and it was decided not to have it, but why didn't I take these out, is the
What's wrong
question.
with August 31st?
We decided not to have it because nobody wanted to have it on August 31st. That's
No,
why.
we did it before.
Right, but it's unnecessary though, because we're meeting the 3rd and the 17th.
Yes, but then you are adding 28th, which is 1 week after and 1 week before the October. So
Correct.
So you have, within 2 weeks, you have 3 meetings.
That's true, for September, but I think everyone did not want to do it in August because of vacations and things like that.
You can always put it on the calendar. It's easier to take it off if it's
Yes,
on the
oh,
calendar.
it's easier to cancel the meeting.
Okay.
I won't be here for that one, just so everyone knows. If we do that, I'm away.
So that was
So
the reason.
really-
No, not because of me, because everyone decided against it, but I definitely will not be here if you add that
I didn't
on.
remember that we did it.
So we definitely can't have a meeting on Labor Day.
Oh, no.
It's always before.
No, we will not have a meeting on Labor Day.
And I don't know whether.
But I have
somebody
here that it
knows.
was approved the 17th, but why didn't I must have not taken that off for some reason. Now I'm having like a
That's why my memory is like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on here?
that is strange. Anne Marie, hang on here. Anne Marie. Blah, blah, blah. Approved TAC meeting schedule. Mayor's signature. I didn't send anything to Anne Marie, it doesn't look like. So maybe, did we not do it? I know we talked about it. Did we not do it? Do you have it in your minutes?
I remember
Ted?
talking about it because
Yeah.
I remember us discussing that it's easier, if you put dates
Yeah.
on there, it's easier to take them off than to add.
All right, I'm gonna add it to next month. I'm gonna look and see what the heck happened here, because something is wrong. I'm gonna add it to next month's agenda, and I'll let you guys know, oh yeah, we approved it this way, or, might have to reapprove it. So let me add this onto next month's agenda. Meeting.
You mean the December 15th?
Yeah,
agenda.
I'm gonna add it to the meeting calendar in case for some reason, because it looks like I did not save these changes for some reason, or I'm wondering if we didn't come to an agreement on the September meeting, and that's why it's not changed.
But whatever happened, we approved the minutes.
We approve the minutes.
It was approved, so.
All right, I'll put it on the next one. I'll get to the bottom of it and figure out what's going on. Oh, this reminds me, old business. I sent out an email today too. The Open Space Advisory Committee is having their holiday party again this year. They're bringing it back. All the committees are invited. So it's on Monday, December 8th at Giovanni's Italian Restaurant in South Bound Brook. It's $35 a person. Please bring cash if you're coming that night. And you can RSVP to me.
Unfortunately, the JFK Democratic Club is having its holiday party at the same time.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so this is Republican Party.
Ugh, I'm not in charge of the party. I'm not in charge of the party. I'm only the email person.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry.
Start somewhere.
It's interesting. Yes, I'm not in charge of the party.
Well, for them, it's the second Monday, which is when they normally have meetings.
Interesting. I don't know.
Actually, I received a text from Bob LaCourte today, who's the one that's pretty much handling this, and he asked if I was going. And he needs to know by Friday how many people. As of today, there were 13 people that were signed up to go.
Well, I would contemplate, not because I'm a Republican, but I need someone else from this group to be there, because otherwise I feel lonely there. So.
You're gonna be there.
No.
I'll be at the same one as Ted, the JFK Club. I committed to that before this date was decided on.
Yeah.
I was going to come to the open space until I saw this JFK Club.
Oh,
And
geez.
besides the JFK Club, party is free.
Can I join you?
Cyclone Brewery. I don't think the beer is
Oh,
free.
that's nice.
Can I join you?
Well, it's obviously not mandatory. If you do come, though, you have to bring $35 cash that night. There's no way around that.
Stan, you're welcome to come to the JFK Club, but you would have to join the club, and that's only $25.
There you go. So still less than that. If you do decide to come, everyone, please just
Annual?
email me by Friday.
Annual?
Okay?
Yes.
Email by Friday if you want to come.
May I ask?
Yeah.
Before we move on, I'm late. I'm just asking, can someone review real quickly the clean on stormwater flood resolution? I know Ted has it in the minutes, but what transpired there?
We talked about the actual act. I kind of went through how the enabling legislation allows municipalities and counties to start a stormwater management utility and operate it, and that we can charge fees for it.
Tells us quite a lot about.
Yeah, I'll send you my
the
notes, Walter.
operation.
I'll send you my notes because I took notes on it.
Thank
I'll
you.
email it to you and you can
That
read
was
it.
all right
And
for
if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I'll email it to you right now so I don't forget.
Maybe you can send them to me too, and
I
I can
I will.
put
I was just
more
going to
into.
suggest, can you send them to the whole group?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. I'll send my notes to everybody. Yep.
Beautiful.
When is the deadline to register for the club and for your dinner? Is it past
Well,
June?
I'll talk to you at the end of the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. The only thing we have left is the public. Does any public members have any comment or no? No? No?
It was a good
I'm
meeting.
interested.
Okay.
I'm not going to the party, but believe me.
Okay.
Does anybody, there's no comment from the public. Does anyone want to open, how you guys want to do it? You want to open up and get no comment, or you just want to?
I'll make a motion to open to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Abstained?
Aye.
Good.
No, I thought it was a good meeting. It's very
Name,
good
address, and,
What?
Height.
Social security number.
All right.
I'll make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Good to go.
All right, Arnie, that was just motion to adjourn, basically.
Make a motion to adjourn?
There
Second.
you go, I got Ted. Yep.
Did he become chair now? Or?
Yes, he now is.
Because Robin passed it on to you.
Robin passed on to me, but now,
Should have passed it on to me because at the time I was the latest,
That's
last, chairman before. But then Walters showed up.
so are we adjourned?
Walter.
All right, I'm sending my notes, so you have them.
Robin left though.
It must be adjourned. What's his name?
No,
And
he
besides-
just came. He just came when she was leaving.
And besides, I just wanted to get it moving.
There you go.
on my card.
All right, thank you, guys.